So a few weeks ago, I had to take my mom to the clinic for her annual exams. The appointment was at 8 a.m. and visitors were not allowed. Since I had to wait until she was done, I decided to go eat some breakfast while I waited. I went to the original pancake house, which is off University Avenue, super close to the clinic. I was reluctant to enter the restaurant, but the parking lot was full. So it made me think this place must be good. And I had an apple pancake and coffee. The tables were super close to each other and I noticed most people were eating pancakes. I mean, of course, it's a pancake house, right? The truth is, growing up, desserts were only eaten after lunch and dinner. But here in America, breakfast is just a dessert. So I asked a few people what they eat for breakfast, and this is what they say.
Usually for breakfast, I have donuts or cereal and sometimes bacon.
Usually for breakfast, I end up having cereal.
Cereal, do you guys eat like cold cereal or
Cold.
Usually it's
Nowadays, I don't watch TV, but I clearly remember the ad from Lucky Charms. It was like magically delicious, but nutritious? I'm not sure. Did you know that breakfast is the most important meal of the day? It was invented in the 19th century. It was not created by scientists, but the people that actually create Kellogg's cereal. I know, it's crazy, right? So it was just a marketing slogan. Many dictionaries define breakfast as the first meal of the day, which is often eaten in the morning. The term breakfast comes from the verb break and fast. But to break fast, you don't need to eat something sweet. During the industrialization era, the government subsidized farms. And it still does. So there is a clear correlation between the foods that the government subsidizes and the food that we consume. But these foods come to our table in a very processed way. Simply, the American breakfast was a product and it had to be sweet. So we will keep consuming. Eating sugar releases opioids and dopamine in our bodies. So this is the link between added sugar and addictive behavior. Marketers also make the American breakfast a habit, and it's stuck for generations. I grew up in a rural area and being born in a developing country. I usually had for breakfast green plantain and eggs, hominy and French cheese, leftovers from dinner. Yes, leftovers from last night's dinner as breakfast. As an adult today, I don't crave sweets in the morning. I keep eating what I ate for breakfast when I was a kid. Or I skip breakfast altogether and I go straight to lunch, which is usually a complete meal with grains, protein, and veggies. I honestly don't want to eat donuts or cold cereal made with corn and corn syrup, or pancakes with maple syrup. But it's not maple syrup, it's actually made with corn syrup. I don't want to eat that every morning. But I do it occasionally because, after all, I live in America now. So, what do you eat for breakfast?